Okay, so interface in Java is a blueprint of class. It has static constants and abstract methods. See, the constants are in static constants, and the methods are in the type of abstract methods. The interface in Java is a mechanism to achieve abstraction and multiple inheritance. Okay, to achieve the multiple inheritance and abstraction in Java, we are using the technique interface in Java. So interface is declared by using interface keyword. We should use the keyword as interface to get the interface features. Okay, to provide total abstractions, all the methods in interface are declared with empty body. So total abstraction means all the methods in interface are declared with empty body. Declared. Okay, I will tell you what is declared. Methods in interface are declared with empty body and are public, and all fields are public, static and final by default. A class that implement interface must implement all the methods declared in the interface. So we will go to declare all the methods in the interface. Okay, whatever the methods we declared in the interface will implemented in the class. See the syntax. Syntax is interface name. Okay, so this open less than symbol, greater than symbol is not no need. So interface name, open curly brace and close curly brace. This is the body of the interface. Within the open curly brace and close curly brace, we are having the body of the interface. You know that I already told this is the command line, single command line. Within the double slash statement, whatever we are giving, the statement is a command line statement. It will not participate in the compiled section and running section of Java program. That is just telling the information to the user within the single command line statement. So declare constant field, declare methods. That method should be abstract. Then default. Whatever we will go to do, that things we will give in the default command. So relationship between classes and interface. Okay, see the example. By example you can understand easily. So interface, here interface is the keyword is used to get the feature of interface features. Here interface name is printable. Okay, interface name is printable. See here they are not mentioned the less than bracket and greater than bracket, so that is not compulsory. Okay, for differentiation only they mentioned the open brace and open less than bracket and greater than bracket. Okay, so otherwise the syntax is interface space interface name. So here interface is the keyword, interface name is printable. Within the open bracket curly brace and close curly brace, the body of the interface is there. Here our body of the interface having one method, that method declaration. Okay, here method declaration is void print open bracket and close bracket semicolon. By putting the semicolon we can understand this is the declaration. Okay, method declaration. You know that this is method because print open bracket close bracket we are having. So print is the method. Okay, it's presented in the inside the interface. We know the definition of the interface. Inside the interface we should declare all the methods. Okay, abstraction, it provides total means all the methods in the interface are declared with the empty body and are public, field are for public, static by default. Okay, that class implement the interface. So declaration, interface have the method declaration. Okay, so here in the declaration part they will not write the body of the method. Okay, wherever we are having the body of the method, that is known as method implementation or definition. Okay, implementation or definition. Declaration is another part, definition or implementation is another part. Here we are just declaring the method printf in the interface. So in the class, see here class name is A6. This class is implements. In the implementation sections, we will have the body of the method. Okay, so printable. Implement name is printable. Okay, implements the interface printable. Interface name is printable. Okay, so class A6 implements will go to implement the interface printable. The interface printable having the method print declaration. But here in the implementation part, we will go to define or definition. We will go to give the definition for the print of method, print open close bracket print method. Okay, so our method is public is the access modifier or access specifier. So public in the sense it's tell this particular method it will be visible to all other methods or all other classes. Okay, so void is the return data type. Void indicates this method will not return any value. Okay, if we use integer or another double data types instead of void means at that time that particular method will return some values. Okay, here void is no return data type. After that, see the difference. After that print open bracket close bracket, here we don't have the semicolon, but in the interface we are having the here print open bracket close bracket having the semicolon, so that is method declaration. Here we will go to implement the method print open bracket close bracket. Here we don't have semicolon, so by continuously we are having the body of the method. See, open curly brace and close curly brace. By within the open curly brace and close brace, we are having the body of the method or definition of the method or implementation method. Here we will go to implement the method print. Okay, or we will go to define the method print. So what the print method will do means it will display system.out.println hello. It will go to display the output as hello. See here our output is hello. Okay, so whatever we within the double quotations we are having in the statement, it will be displayed on our output screen. Within the double quotation we are having the hello statement, so that statement will be our output. Okay, so by using the system.out.println method, we will go to display the hello word in the display. After that we are having the method main method public static void main. So public is the access specifier. It will be accessible by all the objects, all the methods. Static is the keyword. Without any object creation, the method will be initiated automatically. For that purpose, we are using the keyword static here. Void is the return data type. It will not return any value. Main is the main method. Okay, from this main method only our program will be started. So within the open bracket close bracket, we are having the class string that have one array. That array name is args. Array name is args. So why I am telling this is the array means we are having the square bracket, open square bracket and close square bracket. So it indicates it is an array. Okay, it is an array. So by using this array, we will go to get the input in the command line. Okay, next open curly brace and close curly brace. Within the open curly brace and close brace, we are having the body of the main method. These two lines are indicating the body or definition of main method. Okay, so within the main method, we are creating the object. So A6 is the class. A6 is the class. Here object name is obj. Okay, obj. So how we will go to create object means by using this statement only we will go to create. By using this keyword new is the keyword is used to allocate the memory location for the particular object. Okay, so this is the syntax, class name, object name. So A6 is the class name, object name is obj is equal to new A6 of. Here A6 open bracket close bracket is the constructor because it is looking like a method, but it have the name of same as the class name. Our class name also A6. Here method name also A6. So it's a constructor. Okay, A6. Then we will call the method. This is the syntax for the calling method. Syntax is object name dot method name. Okay, so to call the method we use the syntax object name dot method name. Here object name is obj. By using the dot operator we are calling the method print, open bracket close bracket, print. Here we are having the print method body. So this is the diagram. It represents the relationship between classes and interfaces. Okay, so class, from the class we are deriving another one class means we use the keyword extend. By using the keyword extend, we are deriving one new class. Okay, new class from the superclass. From the superclass we will go to derive subclass, or from the parent class we will go to derive the children class by using the keyword extend. Okay, so when we are moving to the multiple inheritance, this is known as single inheritance. Inheritance. Okay, so to achieve the multiple inheritance we are going to the interface. Okay, from the multiple classes we are deriving a new class by using the keyword implements. And also from the multiple classes, from different classes, that is known as interface. Okay, from the multiple classes or from the interface, or that is known as interface. From the interface we will go to create another interface by using the keyword extend. Okay, another one examples we are having interface name is drawable. So within the open bracket curly brace and close curly brace we have the method declaration. Why I am telling this is the declaration means after method we are having the semicolon. Okay, we don't have the body of the method, just we are declaring our method within the interface drawable. Okay, method name is draw, open bracket close bracket. Next, this is the body of the interface name is drawable. Next, class name is rectangle. Syntax for class derivation is derived means is class name. Okay, rectangle is the class name. It implement drawable. Why we are using the keyword implements means drawable is the interface. Okay, whenever we are deriving a new class from the interface means that time we should use the keyword implements. Okay, whenever we are creating a new class from the class means at that time we should use the keyword extend. Okay, should you understand the extend keyword and implement keyword? This is the difference. Okay, next here the body.
Ma'am, can you
implement? See here, extend. In the single inheritance we are using the keyword extend from the class. Okay, single inheritance. I'll show you the inheritance. See here we are using the keyword extend. Okay, we are using the keyword extend means here class name is subclass. We are deriving a new class subclass. Okay, that is known as also children class. Okay, so it is derived from the parent class. Another one class. Here parent class is the class name. See here class name is parent class. From the parent class we are deriving a new class subclass. So from the class we are deriving a new class means at that time we are using the keyword extend. Okay, but so at that time in the inheritance whatever the methods or attributes we are having in the parent class also used by the children class. So here the method void display of we are having in the parent class. So that same void display of method is used by the children class, that is subclass. Okay, so this is the benefit of the inheritance. Now I am telling interface. Why at what time we are using the interface or implement means here we are deriving a new class. New class is rectangle. So but here we are deriving a new class from the interface. Here interface is drawable. Okay, so interface name is drawable from the interface. Here drawable is the interface. Okay, so from the interface drawable we are deriving a new class rectangle. So at that time we are using the keyword implement. Okay, here we should not use the keyword extend. This time you have to use the keyword implement because we are deriving a new class from the interface. Whenever we are deriving a new class from the existing class means at that time we should use the keyword extend, that is inheritance. But here our topic totally changed. Here our topic is interface. Okay, interface. So drawable, here we are having the body of the class. In the body of the class we are having the draw of method implementation. You keep in your mind, always you keep in your mind, in the interface we should declare the method. Okay, in the implementation part only we should define or we should give the body of the method. We should give the body of the method. So here draw is the method, declaration, semicolon. After that we are having semicolon. So this is the declaration. In the implementation part we are defining or we are giving the body of the method. So in the body of the method, here after draw we don't have the semicolon part. So we are having the body of the method. Within the open brace, close curly brace, we are having the body of the method or definition for the method. So what the draw of method will go to do means, it will go to display the statement which is present inside the double quotation. It will go to display on the display screen as drawing rectangle. So our output is drawing circle. Drawing okay, in the draw method, in the rectangle we are having drawing rectangle. So in the class circles we are implementing drawable interface. So in the class circle we are having the draw method. It will go to display drawing circle. Okay, so drawing rectangle or drawing circle. Drawing, maybe the drawing rectangle is the output or maybe the drawing circle is the output. It will be the output. By using the system.out.println statement, it will go to display the output on the screen. Here system is the class, out is the object, println is the method. So here also we are using the dot operator, okay, to call the objects, classes, methods. Next class circle. Another one class we are having circle implements drawable interface. So drawable is the interface. So by using the drawable interface, we are implementing another one class circle. So why draw is the method present inside the interface. That particular method is used by the class rectangle and class circle. So this is the use of the interface. Whatever the method we are declaring in the interface part, that particular method will be used by the derived class. Okay, so by using the drawable interface, we are deriving new classes, two classes, rectangle class, circle class. These both classes are using the same method which is present inside the interface drawable. So circle also having the method void draw of. So in the void draw of method, we are having the body of the statement system.out.println. Within the double quotation, we are having the drawing circle. Okay. Next, this is the close. We are closing the interface. Next, we are having the main method. Class name is test interface 1. By using this close curly brace, we are closing the interface. Okay, we are opening the close curly brace and closing the curly brace. Within the open curly brace and close brace, we are having the body of the interface. Now it's closed. Next, we are having interface. Class name is test interface. Within the test interface class, we are having the main method. In the main method, we are creating the object. Okay, we are creating the object. So drawable, you know that interface. Okay, drawable is the interface. D is the object. Okay, because new you know that new is the operator keyword which is used to allocate the memory for the object. Okay, by using the new keyword we will go to allocate the memory for the particular object. Here our object is d. So we are creating d object, new circle. So circle is the constructor. We are already having the circle class, and here method name also same as a class name. So it is known as a constructor. Okay, so d, we are creating the object d for the circle class. So by using object dot method d dot draw. So d dot draw means object dot method name. So this is the object we are creating for the class circle. Okay, in this example they are not creating the object for the class rectangle. Okay, so that's why our output is drawing circle. This part will not be run because we don't create the object for the class rectangle. By using object only we can call the method object dot method. This is the object created for the class circle. So this object calling the method present inside the circle class. Okay, this object dot method, this is the object present inside the class circle. So this object calling the method present inside the circle class. Okay, this will not call the method present inside the rectangle. So our output will be drawing circle. Okay, so just these both lines are needed. Okay, no need to study everything. Here our topic is interface. So interface, these are the important. Why draw off? So that why draw off method, draw method is used by the two classes. These are the lines, important lines. Okay, so two methods are we are defining. Okay, multiple inheritance. Next topic is multiple inheritance in Java by interface. See the diagram, multiple inheritance. So interface, here we are having the interface and another one interface. These both, you know that in the interface part we will have the method declaration. Okay, so we should implement that method. Whatever the method declared in the interface should be implemented in the class. Okay, so we are having one interface and another one interface we are having. In the interface part we should declare the method. That methods will be implemented by this class. Okay, so another one features also having Java. We are having one interface and another one interface. Both interface having the method declaration that will be extended by the another one interface. We will see the example program. Okay, see our example programs. Interface. So interface name is printable. Within the interface body we are having the method void print method declaration. So here we will declare the method. This method body or definition will be in the class. Okay, in the class. See class, our class name is A7. It implement the method or implement the printable and showable. Two interface we are having. Interface name is showable. Printable also one interface and showable also another one interface. This interface having the method show. Printable interface having the method print. Declaration. Okay, here we will define the method. Class A7. Class name is A7. It implements printable and showable. So public void print. Here we don't have the semicolon after print. So we will go to define, or we will define the body of the method print. Okay, so what will be the print method will do means by using the system.out.println statement, it will go to display the hello. Hello is which is present inside the double quotation. Okay, double quotation. So it will be displayed on the output screen. So in next we will, by using the close curly brace, we are closing the class A7. We are closing the print method. Okay. After that, public access is the access specifier. Void is the return type. It will not return any value to the particular program or method. Show is the method. Show is the method declared in the showable interface. That method will go to now define. Okay, in the class A7 by using the implement keyword. See, show method will go to display welcome. Within the double quotation, we are having the statement as welcome. This welcome will be our output. Okay, hello is our output, welcome is our output. By using the method show off. So show open bracket close bracket is the method definition. Here we are having the definition, because we don't have put any semicolon after that method show. Okay, so here see the difference. After that show method we put the semicolon, that is method declaration. Here we will not define what we show method will do, we will not define. Okay, but here we don't have the semicolon, so in this section we will define what the show method will do. Okay, that show method will do display the welcome statement on the output screen. Next we will go to create the object. This is the object creation section in the main method. So this enough in the from the two interface, that is printable and showable interface, we will go to implement another one class. Okay, see, from the two interface, one interface, another one interface, we are deriving a new class. This part till now we studied. So from in the main section, A7 is the class object, obj is the object name. By using the new keyword, we will go to allocate the memory for the obj. Okay, obj. So A7 is the constructor. It is not a method. A7 is the constructor because it have the same name of class name. Our class name also A7. Our method name also A7. So it is known as constructor. Okay, A7 open bracket close bracket constructor. So we are calling the method. This is calling method by using the object. This is the syntax, object dot method name. Our object name is obj, our method name is print. Okay, and our object name is obj, our method name is show. So this is calling. Okay, calling. We will call the print method by using object dot print of method. We are calling the method print. So it will automatically go to the statement print statement. Where we are having the print statement, we are having the print statement here. So this print statement will be worked. Okay, object dot show open semicolon. This will call the show method. Where we are having the show method definition, here we are having this line will be worked. Okay, so now we completed interface. Next, the class implements interface, but one interface extend another interface. Okay, for that we are for this diagram we will write the program. We will go to write the program. So interface 1, interface 2. From the interface, both interface, we will go to derive a new interface. Okay. So our next topic is a class implements interface, but one interface extend another interface. Okay. Okay, interface name is printable. Open curly brace. We will go to define the interface. In the interface part, we should declare the method. Okay, void print is the method. After print, we are putting a semicolon. So this is the method declaration. So after close curly brace. So within the open curly brace and close curly brace, we are defining the interface. Next interface showable extends printable. From one interface, we are extending another interface. Okay. Printable is also interface and showable also interface. We are deriving a new interface from the existing interface. So here we are using the keyword extend. Okay, in the implementation section, here in the implementation section only we will go to define the method. Define the method. Okay, we will not declare the method in the implementation section. In the we will declare the method in the interface section. Okay. So here we are extending the showable interface from the printable interface. Next class name is test interface 4. It implement showable. Showable is the interface. In the implementation section, we should define the method print show method. Okay, we are here we will go to define, or we will go to give the body of the method. Print of method, show up method having the body. Hello, this method having the body welcome. Okay, so here we don't put semicolon, no detach. Here you note it, after print and show we are putting the semicolon. Okay, the remainings are same. By using in the main function, we are creating the object for the test interface 4 class. Test interface 4 is the class, obj is the object name. By using the keyword new, we will allocate the memory for the object obj. Test interface 4 open bracket and close bracket is the constructor. By using the object obj dot print, we are calling the method print. The remainings are same as the before example. Object dot show. Here object, by using the object we are calling the method show. Object dot show. Show is the method. Okay, so it will call this method show. This method will display the welcome statement in the output screen. By using the statement system.out.println, within the double quotation whatever we are having, that the message will be displayed on our output screen, and it will be displayed by using the statement system.out.println. Here system is the class, out is the object, println is the method. Okay. So nested interface in Java. An interface can have another interface. You know very well nested loop. We already have seen nested for loop, nested if loop. Yeah. So nested if means one if loop have another one if loop. Nested for loop means one for loop have another one for loop. Nested if else means one if else statement have another one if else statement with itself. So like that, nested interface means one interface can have another one interface. That is known as nested interface. Okay. So interface syntax. See the syntax. Interface printable. Interface name is printable. So that interface is declare the method print. Next interface message printable. Okay, so interface, another interface name is message. Here we didn't close the curly brace. See, this is the difference. Printable interface having the print method. After that, if we mention the close curly brace, means this interface is over. Okay, see the above examples. Interface name is printable. We are opening curly brace, and then next we are declaring the method. Next we are closing the curly brace. By using the curly brace we are closing. So printable interface is over. But in this example, see, interface name is printable. We are opening the interface by using the open curly brace. Next we are declaring the method part. After that we don't close by using the close curly brace. This is the difference. So without closing the interface, what we are doing means we are declaring the another one interface. Without closing the printable interface, we are again declaring the another one interface. That interface name is printable, message printable. This is another interface. So this interface belongs to printable interface. So one interface having another interface. Okay. So this is the open curly brace. It will open the message printable interface. It have one method. Next we are closing by using the close curly brace. We are closing the interface printable. After that only we are closing the interface printable. Okay, here we are closing the interface printable. So this printable interface have another printable. Okay, this is the difference. So key points to remember about interface. Key points: we can't instantiate an interface in Java. We can't instantiate an interface in Java. That means we cannot create the object. We cannot create object in the interface. In the last examples, we saw more examples, and all the examples we are creating object in the main method only. See, we are creating object in the main method in all the examples. So within the interface we can't create the object. Within the interface we can't create the object. We should use the implement keyword to implement the interface. Interface provides abstraction, and none of its methods have body. So bodies should be declared. Methods should be declared in the interface. In the interface we will not define the method. Okay, we will define, or definition. We will not give definition to the method. Next, while providing implementation class of any method of an interface, it needs to be mentioned as public. Okay, so whenever we are implementing the class, implementing the method in the class, we should mention it as a public void print, public void show. We should mention public. Then only this method will be accessible by the all other objects, all other classes. So we should mention public. We should mention the interface method in the public access specifier. Class that implements any interface must implement all the methods of the interface. Else the class should be declared abstract. If the class not implement the interface method, means we should declare the class as a abstract. Okay, abstract class. So here this class is implement the method print, and also this class implement the method show. If it not implement the method, means this class should be abstract. This class B should be declared in the keyword of abstract. Okay, so abstract class means this method will be declared in the another one section. So abstract means interface cannot be declared as private, protected, or transistent. See, this is the important line. Interface cannot be declared as private, protected. So that we should use the public access specifier only in the interface. All the interface methods are by default abstract and public. So defaultly the methods present inside the interface are public or abstract. See, they are giving the syntax. Interface name is try. This is the open curly brace. It is opening the interface. This is the close curly brace. It is close the interface. So these are all the body of the interface, or definition of the interface. In the definition of the interface, we are having the variable a. Value is 10. 10 is the value to the variable a. So this variable is we are taking in the data type integer data type. Okay, it will accept the whole numbers. So next we are having the access specifier public. In the public access specifier we are having the data type integer. In this data type we are having the variable a. This variable having the value 10. Okay, next we are having the access specifier public, so that this public method or variables will be accessible by all the other objects or classes. So static is the keyword. Without any object creations or without any initialization, this method or variable will be accessed. So final is the keyword. In the final is the keyword. In the keyword we are having the data type integer. A is the variable. That variable having the value 10. So final is the keyword used to the accept the value of 10 to the variable a, and also static. So within the interface we should use the keywords or specifier static, final, public. Okay, so public, static and final by default. if we not mention this keyword means defaultly it will the variables declared in the interface are public, static and final. Without mentioning, if we not mention any keyword means it will defaultly it will fault into the public and static final keywords. The variables which is declared inside the interface is accept the public and final static keywords. See here, if we take integer x semicolon means compile time error. It will be error. Compile time error. Okay. Interface variables must be initialized at the time of declaration. Otherwise, compiler will throw an error. So interface name is try, open brace, curly brace. This is the body of the interface. In the body of the interface, we are declaring the variable x in the data type integer. So here we didn't mentioned it is a public or static or final. So it will show the error at the compile time. We should mention whether it is a final or static keyword or public. Okay, we should mention. Okay, students.